China's Unnatural Disaster is really about a fight for justice in Sichuan Province in the aftermath of an absolutely devastating earthquake in May of 2008.
In many cases, all the other buildings in the town would be standing, and only the school would have been destroyed, and kids were trapped in the school and killed. And it's about the parents' fight for answers and fight for justice, trying to find out why their kids died.
我们付出了很多，真的付出了很多，为了小孩，15岁了，刚刚过15岁的生日。你看现在这样子，真的我非常质疑这个学校的这个质量问题。当初在修的时候。
On the second day we were in China, we were driving down a road just looking, and all of a sudden I look and I see coming down the road this single file line of parents, and each parent was carrying an 8x10 photograph of their dead child. And they had waited at the wrecked school building for a week for the government to come by and explain why, of all the buildings in town, only the school building had fallen and why their kids had died. Nobody gave them any answers. They were ignored, and so they got angry, and they began marching. And you don't do this in China. We happened to be going down that road at that moment and met this group of parents, and they're basically the stars of the documentary because their fight to try and get answers is the core of this film.
Filming in China is always complicated. At one protest, John was confronted by a security official and told that he would be arrested if he was seen again. At a different protest, I was confronted by a security official told that I would be arrested if I was seen again. You see in the film a number of times people putting their hands over the cameras, shoving the cameras out of the way. It was getting too hot, and we shipped our media out of the country. That afternoon, as we were in the main capital of Chengdu, we were walking out the doors into a parking garage and found ourselves surrounded by about 35 plainclothes policemen. The security officials said, "We'd like to see your tapes. Where are your tapes?" And we said, "We'd love to show you our tapes, but unfortunately, they're in New York City."
Filmmaking can help tell stories to secure this type of justice. The parents were treated very unfairly. Their kids died unnecessarily. There's local corruption that basically took their children away from them. And if our film can help change that, it'd really be wonderful.
小乖哦。